Hi guys. As we have been talking about mental health, and as everyone is now majorly talking about mental health and people want to know more about it, I would want to share a little more insight about what mental health exactly is about. You must have heard me saying in many of my videos where an overall healthy body comprises of a good physical health as well as a good mental health. So, what is good mental health? Good mental health is where you are mentally stable, out of any illness. Why mental health is important? Because it reflects how you cope up with the situation in your life. How do you deal with situations? The way you act, the way you take your life in every single day. It all depends on the stability here. For your limbs to work, for your physical activity, who triggers, who gives the direction? Of course, your brain. So, in order to be active physically, you need to be stable here. This has to give correct command for your body to work, function properly, isn't it? So, why mental health is important? What causes this mental illness? Reasons would vary from person to person. Like if you're going through stressful situations, like financial stress, job insecurity, some traumatic events, abuses, um, coming from a broken background or a broken family. Somebody might be going through a tough time, like facing a divorce, maybe loss of loved ones, friends, family. Somebody might be facing chronic illness, right? Many other traumatic situations. So there are many things that can affect, cause instability here. It might cause an emotional turmoil within you. So these are the causes. These are the signs that that gives you an information that you are not doing well here. Uh, how can you help someone? Like I promised in my post, I will share the tips and tricks of how to cope up with this mental illness, this emotional turmoil. How do you help yourself, or how do you help your loved ones if they are facing things like this? So, in order to know how can you first of all detect that they are going through such a phase, you can see constant changes in their sleeping and eating patterns, in their behaviors. They are extremely irritable, frustrated, they get angry on very petty issues. They feel very demotivated and discouraged to do any normal chore as well. Some daily activity that a person would just normally do it, but they find it to be very daunting task for themselves. So feeling of loneliness, feeling of helplessness, they feel that they are not important anymore in the life, or they find that people do not understand me. I have so much to say, but I don't know what to speak up. They kind of keep themselves aloof, do not want to mingle with people, don't want to chit chat about things, or talk things with everyone. They would want to be with themselves, get the task done, or maybe they would want to avoid everyone, any social interaction, maybe anything. So these are the some certain signs and symptoms that that something is wrong, something is offbeat, and they are not acting normal, right? So how do you cope up? What do you do? How do you approach them to help? How can you help yourself? So this is the motto of my video today. How do you help yourself or the loved ones who are facing or going through an emotional turmoil, or you find some mental illness happening into them? Various methods will work for various people, right? There is no one standard size fits all. No, it's a trial and error. Everyone, I mean, everything will not work for everyone. Everyone is unique, and they cope up with different mechanisms. But what I personally believe, and it has majorly worked with me and my fellow beings around me, is I call it as a talk therapy. Speak it up, communicate to the people. Now, to whom to communicate with is a major question that everyone faces. I agree. You cannot just randomly go approach someone and you can say, hey, you listen, you know what? I want to vent out my blah, 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 blah things. No, they might not be in a position to help you. Find a person who tries to understand you, who understands you, who takes an effort to understand you, right? Whom you are comfortable in talking with, where you know, where you believe that they will not judge you for venting things out. It's okay to cry, it's okay to feel angry, but communicate, vent out. Do not bottle up. No, vent it, let it flow. Whatever is within, let it come out. It will make you feel easy, calm. It will not confuse you. You cannot focus. Your concentration goes down if you are not stable here, right? You cannot take better decisions. You'll be utterly confused as to what needs to be done, right? So, one that I said, talk therapy, talk, communicate, vent out. Second, never ever give up on your sleep. Take rest. It is okay to rest. It is okay to call in for a sick leave, or you can just say that I'm not keeping well and I need a break. It is okay to take care of yourself first. Sleep, rest, it is important. Take a break, not only from physical activity, that going to a job, getting your task done, but also give a mental break. And if you are awake, you will keep on thinking about one or the other thing. So if you don't want to think about it, what's the best option? Put it to rest. Sleep. Focus on sleeping, resting, lose your body, calm your mind. So now coming to the third trick that you can do, exercise. If you cannot, I mean, I know you'll say I am not in a position to get up from my bed or do anything. I'm not motivated to do anything, and you are suggesting me to go and exercise. Well, maybe if you cannot exercise, go down for a 10-minute walk, or at least stand in the balcony, look at the sky, connect with nature. You will feel good. Deep breath, the fresh oxygen, the fresh air outside, the nature, the clouds. You are made of natural elements, right? Air, water, everything is within you. The ingredients of nature are in yourself. So you are just connecting, you're binding with them. So that is going to be the best remedy, right? Fourth, you can do any recreational activity that makes you happy. Like some are good at painting, some are good at dancing, some are good at skating, some are good at making art and crafts or origami works. You know, something that makes you feel good. Another is you can make a practice of journal writing, maybe. Yeah, like I said, communicate, vent it out to people. Now, there are certain people who would say, oh, I cannot talk. I am not that very open to communicating it to my people. I am not very comfortable um, sharing or expressing to people. Make a diary your friend and talk to them. Write down what comes in your mind. Let it flow. Again, the main purpose is let it go, vent out, let it come outside your brain, so that your brain is not filled up with those chaos, with those those clutter, right? You just need to make space in your mind so that you can have important information in here and you can focus on the important tasks and not stay confused, right? So these are certain things that you can do, you know. And like I said, everything will not work for everyone. It's a trial and error, what suits best for you. Some say I practice meditation, I listen to music, I go cycling. There are so many things out there that you can do, and nobody's telling you to do it. Oh, take 5 hours and do this, or take 1 hour and do this. 10 minutes, I am sure you can take out 10 minutes for yourself in the entire 24-day cycle, 24-hour a day cycle, right? And lastly, that I would want to communicate to everyone is, please talk about your mental health issues. It is important not only for yourself but also for the society to learn that mental health matters. It is important to address this issue. It will make them aware, it will make them understand how to accommodate your emotional needs. Talk, communicate. It will give a boost to your morale, to your confidence. And I would end my video by saying this, that mental health will not discriminate on the basis of any factor: age, gender, your sexual orientation, your societal status, your income, nothing. It is very important at every stage of life. Even a child can feel disturbed here, right? So, from the childhood to the adolescence to the adulthood, it is an important aspect to have a good mental health. It is necessary, it is important. And why mental health matters is to have a stable mind here, which will boost your confidence, which will enable you to take best decisions in your life, right? So, until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and always stay happy and confident.